you in this lesson, and today's lesson is about population census. But before we look at the population census, I want to first go through the previous lesson. So if you look at the previous lesson, we discussed about the definition of population. We looked at the terms that are related to population. We had population growth, population structure, population census, population distribution. We had overpopulation, sparse population, and the others. So today we are going to discuss about the population census. Population census. Remember, in our previous lesson, we defined population census as the official counting of people, the official counting of people in an area or a country. But remember, I told you that if the word official is hard for you, then you can also use the word general. Then you say population census is the general counting of people in an area. Now, if you look at Uganda, we have the ministry responsible for conducting population census. So if that's the ministry responsible for conducting population census is ministry, remember you have to begin with capital M, Ministry of Finance, capital F, Ministry of Finance, comma, planning with capital P, planning, and economic with also capital E, economic development. Economic development. So make sure when you are writing the word finance, you have to begin with capital F, planning, capital P, economic, capital E, then development is capital D. So you have the Ministry of Finance, Planning and Economic Development, responsible for conducting population census. Then you have the Ministry of Finance, Planning and Economic Development. We also have a body responsible for conducting population census, and that one is WUBOS. We have WUBOS. Now they can ask you to write WUBOS in full. So WUBOS in full is Uganda Bureau. Look at the spelling of Bureau. Uganda Bureau of Statistics. So in the case they ask you to write WUBOS in full, U stands for Uganda, B stands for Bureau, then the O of is Statistics. So this is the body responsible for conducting population. But I said the ministry is Ministry of Finance, Planning and Economic Development. So under the ministry or under this ministry, we have the body called the WUBOS. Then if you look at Uganda, they always carry out population census after every 10 years. After every 10 years. So in Uganda, population census is carried out after every 10 years. Why? Because population census is very expensive. So it is very expensive to carry out population census. That's why in our country it is done after every 10 years. Then the two, we have said the first one that population census is very expensive. Population census is expensive. Then the two, the second reason as why population census is carried out after every 10 years is being a government policy. It is a government policy. If you look at some countries, there are some countries where the population can be done after every 5 years. But if you look at our country, Uganda, our policy is that the population census should be carried out after every 10 years. Then the third one is allow population changes. To allow population changes to take place. to allow population changes to take place. So they can ask you, give any 2 reasons why population census is carried out after every 10 years. The reasons are here. Then, what are the importance of carrying out population census? Why does the government of Uganda carry out population census? The first one is know the birth rates and death rates. So the first reason is to know the birth rates and the death rates. They want to know how many people have been produced and how many have lost their lives. So you have the birth rates and also the death rates. Then the third one is, or the second one is to know, the second reason is to know the population structure. Remember, we said that population structure is the composition of people according to their age and sex. And under sex, we talked of male and female. Then the third one is helping the government of Uganda to plan for its citizens. So they can ask you, what are the importance? Why does the government of Uganda carry out population census? Then we have the type of information. Which type of information is collected during population census? Lastly, I want us to look at the type of information. They can ask you, we have the type of information collected. Type of information collected during population census. Which type of information is collected? Remember, I told you that people who are counting others during population census, they are called the enumerators. The word is enumerators. Now in math, we have enumerators and the denominators. Like you can have 1 out of 4. This is an enumerator. Then this is a denominator. But this one, the word is enumerators, not numerators. So I don't want it to be confusing. So enumerators, these are people who count others during population census. Now, which type of information is collected? One, we have age and the sex. So they will ask you, after mentioning your name, they will ask you, how old are you? Then you mention your age. Then under sex, remember I said here, we look at male, and also look at the female. Then what else? We have the level of education. Level of education. Are you educated or you are not educated? Then the third one, we have the number of children. Number of children. Now in most cases, you find some people giving wrong information. When you give wrong information, then it will be a problem for our government to plan for its people. So make sure when you are giving this type of information, the information you give should be the correct information. So you have the number of children. Then occupation. What is your occupation? Are you a teacher? Are you a doctor? Are you a farmer? Engineer? etc. So here you look at your occupation. What do you do? Then you also have type of housing. Are you staying in a permanent house or you are living in a temporary house? So these are some of the information collected during population census. So today we have looked at the population census, the definition of population census, the ministry responsible for organizing population census in Uganda, then the body responsible for conducting. Then you have why is population census carried out after every 10 years. I've given you the 3 reasons. Where you said 1, Population census is expensive. The second one is a government policy. Then the third one, to allow population changes to take place. Then why should the government of Uganda carry out population census? What are the importance? One, population census helps the government to know the birth rates and death rates. Then the second reason was to know the population structure. And we said that population structure is the composition of people according to their age and their sex. Then we also looked at it for easy planning of people in a country. Then lastly, we have looked at the type of information collected during population census. Remember, we said that people who count others during population census, they are called the enumerators. Now, what type of information is collected? One, we have age and the sex. Then the two, we have the level of education. Three, we have the number of children. Four, the occupation. Then we also have type of housing. Then for more information, you find more information on the hard copy. So I want to welcome you still that when you are coming to pick this work, you are ever seeing teachers and even some people who are providing this information to you. So make sure before you take the work, you first go through, look at the hard copy and you check. If there are some mistakes, then you can easily change before leaving the place. So I want to appreciate you for being good listeners.